Hello, it's me, Brian. We're out here today doing a little bit of yard maintenance and some other stuff. We're going to work a little bit around where the septic tank drains, right, and try to do something about cutting down some of the flies, because this is time of the year, right, where we're in the monsoons, right, where the humidity levels are up. There's a lot of clouds up in the sky. And there's a lot of water in the ground because it's rained, for a lot the last few weeks, right? So the flies are breeding, and in the city, the mosquitoes are breeding everywhere where there's ever standing water. All right. Well, here, we don't have standing water because Nevada absorbs the water fast, right? But the ground gets saturated and gets wet, and when you have pipes and stuff buried in the ground, they have a tendency to move. All right. It's shipped around and stuff. So I made the video 8 or 9 months ago when I fixed it, when I realigned it all and how I set it up. I'm gonna try to leave the thing right here for you guys to watch that video, right, to see what we can do with it. But in the meantime, we're gonna switch to doing what we're gonna do. Right? This is an old permaculture, right? This is an old school. They've been doing this kind of stuff for hundreds of years. What I'm going to do, what I'm going to show you guys, you know what I'm saying? So, right, and this works anywhere, around any kind of wet source, you know what I'm saying? Because it will absorb the water. Okay, what we got here is that this whole area right here, right, you know what I'm saying, is low, because I had to dig some of the dirt out and remove it. So it's a little small depression area, and as you can see, the water runs down and it drains right into the little basket that I put over the top of the pipe. Because this is a clean out that runs straight, and that turns about right here, and it goes that way toward the septic. Right, and then as you can see, we've had a few overflows over time. Right, that's because certain wipes, like the ones that ladies use to remove their makeup, get stuck in the turn. You know what I'm saying, and then it backflows. This is a recurrent problem, you know what I'm saying, but it's something we got to deal with. So what I'm going to do is that right here along the edge, right, I'm going to cut it down and I'm going to make it level. Right, I'm saying, even with that, that little embankment over there, right, you know what I'm saying, so that, right, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to throw a wheelbarrow or two of some good old-fashioned wood chips to absorb, any overflow or whatever, and to try to keep the, the fly larvae down. Right, so that's where we're going to go from here. So you take your handy square shovel. That's pretty hard. See how the ground gets? Water's compaction. I think we might be working. There we go. All right. Now there's a cable right here, right, that I'm trying to cut around here. Now, we got a nice little level area here. And then just add in your wood chips. You know, spread them out pretty good. Pretty even. Alright, if you got a wood pile out back like I do, it's wood chips are easy to come by. You know, otherwise, if you live in the city, I'm pretty sure there's a big landscaping outfit somewhere, you know, Splund, Tree, or somebody, right? It's got a big yard somewhere that they have tons of this stuff laying around. They'd be more than happy to sell it to you for the truck. You know, bring this pickup truck, they'll load you up for, you know, $50, $100, something like that. And then you got wood chips for days. Good for your garden, good for your weed plants, good for things like this. Don't be afraid of getting down in the hole, you know. That filters out the drainage right here. That'd be good right there. Plus, I got this here Enos, larger outdoor living spaces fly trap thing. Some of the ones you put a little water in, it's got some sneaky stuff in it, attracts the flies. And then it's been here for, you know, like a few days. There's already, you know, a lot of flies in it. We're going to plant that right there. And leave him alone. Now, right, and then we have a little drainage area right here that when it rains, you know what I'm saying, or if it accidentally overflows, right, you know, because I got wood chips up in there too, right, you know what I'm saying, the surface water will be absorbed by the wood chips, and you just hold it right here, right, you know what I'm saying, and let it drain and let it dry. You know, come winter time, you're saying the snow's going to settle on top of it, and it's going to filter the water down through, and it won't, you know what I'm saying, it'll even it all out so that the pipe won't be moving. It's just another one of those things you could do around your homestead, your farmstead. You know what I'm saying? Your townhouse over there in town. You know what I'm saying? To kind of like cut down on the flies. You just got wood chips. I got wood chips all around right in this area, right? And condition the ground. You know what I'm saying? And then all the plants already take advantage of whatever water seeps, you know, in the ground from the leaking pipe down there. That's, you know, where the turn is. I think it's cracked, but you know, and that's why the ground is always saturated here. But this is the porch. All right. So now you got a better chance keeping the flies out of everybody's face. Right? This is me, Brian. Please like and subscribe and share this video. Right? If you think, you know, it was a good idea. Thank you.